In the heart of Africa lurks one of the deadliest creatures known to man. No, smaller than that. Smaller again. That's it, the African trypanosome, Trypanosome brucei. This single-celled parasite is spread by the tsetse fly. It infects both humans and animals, causing the fatal disease of sleeping sickness. It has a long tail or flagellum that allows it to swim through the blood in the twisting, screw-like motion that gives it its name. Sleeping sickness killed over 9,000 people in 2010 and has been targeted by the World Health Organization as a neglected tropical disease. In livestock, the disease is called nagana. It hinders cattle farming in 36 countries in sub-Saharan Africa, which costs the economy about $4.75 billion each year. The reason why the trypanosome is so dangerous is because it hides so well from the immune system. Now, most parasites try to escape the immune system by hiding inside the cells of the host, but trypanosomes swim openly in the blood, among all the white blood cells whose job it is to seek out and destroy invaders like them. This is only possible because they are masters of disguise. All cells, including bacteria and parasites, have proteins on their surface that perform necessary roles like sensing their environment and taking in nutrients. Our immune cells recognize invaders by binding to these proteins. If they find a strange surface protein that they have never seen before, they produce antibodies that attach to the strange protein, marking the foreign cell as something that needs to be destroyed. But trypanosomes hide their surface proteins away in a special pocket under the flagellum, where antibodies can't get at them. Meanwhile, they coat their exposed surface with a whopping 10 million copies of a single protein called VSG. VSG stands for Variable Surface Glycoprotein. It is a protein with carbohydrate parts found on the surface of a cell, and crucially, it can exist in various forms. This is the key to escaping the immune system. The VSG forms a tight coat all around the cell. When antibodies bind to it, they are dragged into the flagellar pocket and swallowed by the cell in a process called endocytosis. This buys the trypanosome time to carry out its signature move. It starts expressing a completely different form of VSG, one that the immune system has never seen before. Essentially, it changes its coat so that it can't be recognized. It can pick out one of the available coats that it has ready in its genetic wardrobe, or it can even switch up its own DNA to make a brand new design. The trypanosomes thus make themselves invisible to the immune system. They multiply until there are more of them in the blood than there are red blood cells, which is not good news for the infected individual. But your immune system has a few tricks up its sleeve as well. In fact, human blood contains a protein called ApoL1 that kills trypanosomes. The trypanosomes take in the ApoL1 because it seems to be a nutrient, but then when they try to digest it, it makes holes in their inner membranes. This creates a chemical imbalance inside the cell. Water rushes in, and the trypanosome bursts. So even if you've never been to Africa, your body comes ready equipped with a molecular weapon against these parasites. Unfortunately, there are two subspecies, Trypanosome brucei rhodesiense and gambiense, which can infect humans. The rhodesiense form has evolved to express a protein called serum resistance antigen, which binds to ApoL1 and prevents it from working. There are drugs that can treat sleeping sickness, but they are expensive and toxic, so trypanosomes are still a major health risk. With more research into these amazing creatures, perhaps one day we'll find a way of preventing sleeping sickness. But this will require a lot of hard work by scientists all around the globe. Because you can't beat trypanosomes by just screwing around.